sees the announcement of the first companies to receive Carrier Ethernet 2.0 certification from the MEF. This is a significant milestone for these companies. What are the significance? What is the benefits? We're here to talk about these questions with our distinguished panel. First, we have the inventor of Ethernet, Bob Metcalfe. And then we have Chen, president of the MEF. And then the man responsible for these stringent certification test processes, Bob Mandeville. Welcome, gentlemen. Thanks for being here. So let's start with Bob Mandeville, who's been totally focused on putting these vendors' products to the test for the last 6 months. What's been the vendors' initial responses to the tests for CE 2.0?
Well, the ones that we are announcing as certified today are extremely pleased with their certifications. They are now CE 2.0 companies. It's a big deal in the industry because we know that CE 1.0 is already a huge deal in the industry. So they're very pleased. They're also, quite frankly, very relieved. 634 very stringent test cases marks a major engineering milestone for each one of those companies. So they deserve to be proud.
Bob, could you run through the 600 test cases now?
I will gladly detail for you.
Number one.
But in addition, I'd like to detail the more than 120 configurations that the companies have to prepare in order to run through all of these test cases.
So a lengthy process.
It really is a deep dive into the technology.
So they have reasons to be proud. So Nan, strong reasons to achieve this CE 2.0 certification. So what's driving it? Why are you seeing these vendors decide to put in the time, put in the effort for this certification?
CE 2.0 really representing a revolutionary, take the Ethernet to the next level, Carrier Ethernet specifically. And where the 1.0 really about to deliver services over a single provider's network. 2.0 is delivering multiple classes of service and manageability over multiple carriers' network, marking a significant milestone because it provides that ability to deliver packet-based traffic with the classification as well as the ability to deliver ubiquitously around the world. So it's really, really important for a carrier's perspective.
Just taking it to the next level.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So Bob, the man who set Ethernet ball rolling those 40 long years ago.
Not so long.
Not so long. Is this truly an important milestone after all the milestones we've seen with Ethernet technology?
Yeah, well, just look at the numbers. I mean, 1.0 has managed already to achieve $70 billion in revenue, $40 billion in equipment revenue, and $30 billion in services revenue. So the equipment providers and the service providers are seeing this surge in Ethernet services. And now 2.0 is a big step toward ubiquity, particularly the multi-vendor, the multi-service provider feature will allow us to reach further out along the world, around the world, and make one big network out of it.
That's great. And I've seen you nodding throughout that. Do you have anything to add?
Yeah, you're really critical in terms of we taking, like I said, to the next level of sophistication to support unimaginable growth of the data traffic in the internet as well as the Carrier Ethernet networks. So that's why it's so important. We got to have a technology and an ability and services to match that growth. That's where Carrier Ethernet is 2.0 is all about.
Nan, you told me yesterday that the traffic now being carried by Carrier Ethernet, this is just before 2.0,
right,
already exceeds all the traffic being carried by the legacy.
Right.
By ATM, by frame relay, by T1.
And private lines. Our market numbers had shown that happening globally this past year and in the U.S. the previous year. And that was a great statistic because it lined up with the MEF's 10-year anniversary. So we saw that shift happening right around the time 10 years happening of wide area Ethernet. So this is it's a really great technology. So thank you all for taking the time here. This has been an excellent panel here. This is what we're seeing is behind the buzz today for Carrier Ethernet 2.0. The availability of products and services is significant, and we're only going to see them increase with these CE 2.0 certifications. We look forward to the MEF helping these services and equipment organizations bring the Carrier Ethernet 2.0 certifications to the next level. And what an industry we've seen. This has been a significant growth in Ethernet services and equipment, as Bob said earlier, we saw about $30 billion, but that's going up to over $45 billion in services out to 2015. So this is a significant market that we're all benefiting from. Bob, I bet you didn't think that was going to happen right around 1973, did you?
I had no idea. And what's interesting, this is plumbing. We're talking about plumbing here, but this is not only business enterprise networks, but it's also mobile backhaul and residential backhaul. All are being accelerated and enabled by this, the spread of this 2.0.
Thank you very much. Thank you all, gentlemen.
Thank you, Erin.